Hey everyone, welcome to Hoka Nation. Today we're going to be reacting to The Last of Us Part 2 Inside the Details on PS4. Let's get right into this.
So one of the things that makes Naughty Dog
Ellie.
special is our
Ellie.
insane attention to detail.
That's right.
And that comes from
Wow, look at
just
that.
extreme amount of research. So whether it's researching of theme, let's say this
Neil
idea
Druckmann.
of retribution or justice, like we would read a ton of books and look at movies and
Wow.
even watch like interviews and news programs about stuff that's going on in the world and then discuss it among ourselves, like what's happening here, what can we draw
Lots
from
of
this? How can
research,
we
lots
base
of quality,
these fictional
quality
characters
research.
on reality to make them feel
It's
more
important.
authentic.
That's important. Nice. Let's go.
Our hope with this game is to create the most authentic characters that you've seen in a game. Not just Ellie, not just Joel, but that every character you see is dimensional.
Obviously, in
Hey,
telling a
there's Troy
character-driven
Baker.
story, you have
Troy
to
Baker.
create characters. And it starts with a story concept that then can develop into level ideas
Wow, look at that.
and more specific
rendered
narrative
footage.
beats. Once we kind of
Pre-rendered.
have a good understanding of the narrative that we're after, we could start writing scripts.
Right.
And that's really the first time the characters
makes
come
sense.
to life and they're speaking, even though it's just words on the page. Now they're becoming more specific. And the next step after that is to either bring in the existing cast from the first game, such as Ashley Johnson, who played Ellie,
Hey.
and Troy Baker, who played Joel,
Look who it is.
or casting new characters. And they're interpreting the material and bringing their knowledge of these characters and their take on these characters to
There's
life.
Ashley Johnson.
I think
that's a scene right
authenticity
there.
from every department has been kind of a goal
I
or
love
a
the
focus.
creative
whether
process
or not
here. I
that's
think this is
in the
awesome.
animations and how we're
It's really cool.
mocapping or in the effects and how we're simulating, you know, the different elements to get
Wow,
the
look at the
effect
level of
look that we
detailing
want
on
in
that
game.
picture.
We wanted it to be
That's
as
impressive.
realistic as possible,
That's
as believable as possible, so that as
extraordinarily
you're playing,
impressive.
you can hopefully get fully invested in it and fully immersed. And we didn't want to have a character moment where it's unbelievable, both from
Wow, look
a
at
narrative
the
and visual
detailing
standpoint.
on that.
Some other advances that we've had is like now we can like make veins pop on their forehead if like
Wow.
they're really angry, or likewise
That's
we can
incredible.
redden their skin.
That's
Could be based on emotion or could be based on what's happening to them physically.
it's impressive.
How red their eyes can get is controllable. How tears flow off their eyes and their face is all
Wow.
new tech that we've developed for
Interesting.
this game.
Hey, we got another trespasser.
Interesting.
A girl. Did you see her?
Additionally, we have this human nuance to our human enemies that makes the situations that you're in so much more terrifying and emotionally affecting than they would be otherwise, because at almost every turn we've gone as far as we possibly can go to make our human enemies feel as human as possible.
I like that. That's important. Smart AI. They
You
gotta
can
be able
hear
to
the enemies
think for
calling out,
themselves.
looking for you, and giving you slight little gameplay hints as to what they're gonna do, and so you can try to plan around it.
Nice.
What is it?
We got something. I'll go see what's up.
So whether that's the nuance of their awareness system of like what
love
they
how you
should
can
know
shoot
about
while
and
laying
when,
down like
how
that.
they convey knowledge
I'm gonna
to their
try that in
friends,
game. That's so cool.
to the kind of emotional content of the game. So when they refer to each other by name, when they scream in anguish when they see their friend die,
Wow.
when they scream in anger as they're like kind of trying to hunt you down or attack you, they feel real, and it makes the situation that you're in feel real in a way that you haven't seen before and you might not be ready for.
I really appreciate that. The level of detail, the patience.
There was a ton of research that
Quality.
was done into foliage and
awesome.
different kind of foliage that
Wow.
exists in different parts of the country to make those areas feel authentic. Studying
Look at that concept
local
art. That's
architecture of
beautiful.
wherever we are and making sure that feels authentic.
Wow.
We took 3 trips up to Seattle. We actually got photo scan data of like natural
That's
elements in
amazing.
the forests and went through and walked the path
Wow.
of Ellie through Seattle to actually get as much reference that we could. And that was
I
anything
love
from
that
going,
last one.
you know, inside buildings and taking pictures of signs on the wall
So
to
cool.
various bus stops and awnings around the
Nice.
world. Like, we're trying to find those kind of iconic details
Wow,
and bring
that-
them into the environment,
Whew.
that once we get it into the final game, it's like it all comes together to hopefully make something as believable as we can.
Hopefully with all these things combined, it gives you the feeling that you're playing a Naughty Dog game. This is what we go for. I feel like these are all real people. I feel like this is a
Beautiful.
real place.
Beautiful.
I feel like this was a real situation that I was in, and I handled it in a way that makes sense if this was real life.
Joel and Ellie. Joel and Ellie. Great way to end it there. Alrighty, everyone. That was The Last of Us Part 2, Inside the Details. I am so thrilled, so excited about this game. And I really do appreciate, and I think it's very important, that the level of detail that the team at Naughty Dog puts into these games. You could just see in the concept art, when they were drawing the art for the game, just the level of detail is extraordinary, and the amount of research that goes into these games is very important too. Like they said, they would read comic books, they would research newspapers, and they would also go even out to Seattle to take pictures. I think that's awesome. I think that's epic, and I think that's really going to improve the game, and it does improve the game all around. And let's read the description below. Before you embark on Ellie's journey in The Last of Us Part 2, learn all about how the team at Naughty Dog is bringing the world and characters to life with its meticulous detail. The Last of Us Part 2 launches on June 19th, 2020 for the PlayStation 4 system. And yeah, everyone, we are so close to The Last of Us Part 2. June 19th is right around the corner, everyone. I am so thrilled, so excited for this game. Make sure to put a like on the video down below. I appreciate all the amazing support. We're going to be doing a collector's edition unboxing of The Last of Us Part 2 when it comes out. And, of course, the full playthrough of The Last of Us Part 2 on the channel. I'm so thrilled, so excited. And, of course, the comments will be completely disabled until the credits roll on The Last of Us Part 2 on my channel. And yeah, everyone, we're almost there. This was a beautiful video giving us the detail and art and the amount of research that goes into a Naughty Dog game and The Last of Us Part 2. And you all have an amazingly wonderful day.